All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's day 742 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day, put it on YouTube for folks to watch, track my progress on chess.com, and learn from those who subscribe. I'm currently rated 1433 after a draw yesterday, in which it was not a pretty game by any means, but I got lucky in the end and was able to salvage a draw. I deviated from the standard openings that I usually play yesterday, so I don't know if I'm going to do that again. I think I'll stick to the regularly scheduled program here. But I did see a lot of feedback in a post that I made on YouTube asking for a vote on whether I should change up the opening. So it looks like majority of folks say yes, I should, just to learn the game from a different perspective. And I might open up another poll to see what opening I should learn. Let's see who I'm playing today. Yes. Dietmar 67. Dietmar 67. Dietmar 67 is rated 1521 out of the Czech Republic. They castle pretty early here. I'm going to open up see if they take this pawn. They do not. I'm just going to finish my development. Then I will connect the rooks. Actually, I'm going to open up this file. Queen here, rook to c8. I'll have this open file. After the knight moves, I can take that pawn. Unless they take with the knight. And if they take with the knight, I might just take with mine. Okay, they take with the pawn. And so now that pawn is weak. I could attack it with queen b6. But let's connect the rooks. Also attacks the h2 pawn. Going pretty quickly here, so I need to slow down at some point. Going quickly yesterday got me into a lot of trouble. For those of you who've been asking when the coaching series is going to kick off, I've had my first session. I just need to edit the video and get it online. Appreciate everyone's patience here. So I'm tempted to take, but if they recapture with the knight, well, I think I might just push this pawn in case they want to come down here, and then I can still orient around this open file here. They push this. I'm taking, they're taking, and then I'm retreating here because then they take this knight, yeah. If they take with this and I can protect this knight, then I've got my center pawns here, which are good. But they'd have a pass pawn here. Yeah. Alright, so let's defend this knight. And then I got a minority attack to break up this pawn structure here. But first I need to get this knight out of the way. Where's a good place for this knight? Oh, I could take that. That's a good place for the knight. And then I take back with the bishop. And then I push the pawn. Ah, never mind, because if they take with the bishop and I push the pawn and they take, then this is defended by the bishop. So if I take this and the bishop is here, I push this now. Let's get the knight out. I don't want that to be something they could capture instead of taking this one. Oh. Didn't see that. Why didn't I see that? Shoot. Oh well, not the end of the world. It just leaves this isolated pawn. So I gotta make sure to defend that because they're gonna try and attack it. I might try and get rid of this bishop. I think that bishop's doing more harm on my side. Try and get their rook into the game here. Excuse me. Yeah, by doing this exchange, then I add another defender to the pawn. But I let go of this one. Add another defender. And then I can try this. Takes. Push, takes. Not no more. Not no more. Unless here. I think there's no threat there because my knight. Because my knight. This is hanging. So with this, I can go here and defend. So let's go ahead and push this. Take it now. They take back. I take. They take. Take. Here they attack. Back here. Or here. Let's do this. And then knight here to attack that pawn. And if they push, then I could fork. Yeah, they can push now, though. There's a back rank thread here that I can hopefully use at some point. Yeah, like here, if they take, then check, take, check. Oh, but this bishop. Darn you, bishop. Right here, take. That's okay for me too. And then I can get rid of the bishop. These pawns are going to be a problem. I also have back rank threat. If I use this, then okay. All right, so if I'm here, yeah, there's. This is getting spicy. Here I can attack this once, but then also I could set up for something like that. But even after the exchanges, these two pawns are so far down the board. Do I have time to get my king over? All right, I'm gonna go queen here. Maybe have some kind of attack here, or takes. Well, let's see here. No. They're just gonna push these. If they push this one, then I could take this, but then they. Yeah, it's not looking good here. Two pawns on the 6th. It's not good. Here, here, here. Wait, here, check. Here, they go back. Here. What did I take? What about take, check? No, they just come back up. Here, take, over, back, and take here. All right, let's see. Yeah, they didn't fall for it. Oh boy. They push this and it's kind of game over. Thank you for the game, Mar67. Let's check out the review here. Day 742, I played with 82% accuracy. My opponent played with 93. 0 blunders, 0 misses, 0 mistakes for them. I only had 1 mistake. So good chess, but didn't go in my favor. Decent through the opening here. Very even. Good moves all around. Opening up the file here was okay. And yeah, slight advantage for white. By only 0.3 right here, so very even. And then here's my mistake. Yeah, and I knew exactly when I made it. I lost sight of this bishop being attacked. If I could do it again, I would have probably, well, let's see, probably moved my bishop back. Or I would have taken the knight. One of those two moves. The best move would be just to take the knight. Would retreating the bishop have been a good move? No. Because after takes, they have the passed pawn and it's protected with the chain. And this is better because I can then attack the bishop. Bishop retreats back to b2, and then I can close off the bishop with d4. And then I can also break open the pawn chain here with a5. If I would have retreated and they take and take, they could have gone here. I still could have gone a5, but at that point, they could have just pushed because it's protected. And I can't take here because of the rook. And that was the one move that I think really lost it for me. Yeah, they just played really well. Best move. Inaccuracy here. This one jumped from a 2 advantage for white to a 3. So getting a little outpost here on the pawn was better. But even then, 2 advantage. Queen retreats, and then, yeah, try and do something here. Take, best move, best move, best move, best move, best move, best move, good move, best move, good move, best move, best move, good move. And then I saw these pawns, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, they just outmaneuvered me. So, good game, Dietmar67. That was solid chess here. All right, until next time.